some, like the monthly average and whatever else I can think of, just to talk about YouTube stuff. So, let's go ahead and get into it. I recorded this video 3 times already, and that's because I don't know how to just get to the point, and I realize that's annoying. So, I'm going to do 2026 earnings, and I'm going to give that to you right away. I came up with this idea. With my 4G iPod 4th generation, so 1.3 million views, 130,000 watch hours, 6,000 subscribers, and $4,986.03 in 2026 so far. So that's January 1st to August 27th. Now, on average, that is $623.03 or something like that. Or not 3 cents. It's $623 averaged over the last 8 months. Yearly, that is $7,479. Okay, so if everything stayed the same, blah, 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 and my channel didn't grow at all, and I just continued getting the exact same amount of views, that's $623 a month. 12 months in a row. $7,500 per year. What a weird way to say that. 12 months in a row. $7,500 a year, which is pretty good. That's pretty good. I would love, obviously I would love if that got up to 10,000. That would be incredible, and it's looking like we are going to be getting there hopefully this year. And I say that because I have to sneeze. I say that because my channel is growing constantly. And if there's one thing YouTube actually rewards, it's consistency. So, I know I complain like here and there, my YouTube channel, the views, blah, blah, blah. But you guys are right. The truth is, it's consistently growing. And I can look at that. I can look at that and see, if I look at my lifetime, which I'll show you. Since I've been uploading, which is December 15th of 2022, which is crazy. We're almost 4 years old. Look at the graph. Nothing weird spike where I went live and got a lot of viewers one time. And then boom, 2025, 2026. We went from an actual desert to a friggin' oasis of bountiful life. There's my total income, by the way, $7,131. And, 2.1 million views, almost 200,000 watch hours, and we're at 16,400 subscribers now. Thank you guys so much, by the way. So, that's pretty amazing. But yeah, I also wanted to talk about, now that we've got the income out of the way, I wanted to talk about the way that YouTube changed how they count views. Now, if you guys remember me complaining and whining, and like I always do, because I'm a little whiner baby, in one of my last few videos, I said something about my views being down, and overall, that's pretty true. I look at the 48-hour mark, which is this, little statistic thing right here on the right-hand side. It's kind of hard to, right here. Right there, you see that? 18,175 views in the last 2 days. Actually, we're not at 16,400, we're at 16,371 subscribers. But still, thank you. So, normally, unless it was back when especially after 2 days, 3 days not uploading, would be about 5,000 views every 48 hours, which is not good. When my channel was booming, like booming, exponentially rising, right? It was over 20,000 every 48 hours. I think my peak was like 23 to 25,000 views every 48 hours. At that point, I'd be making $1,000 a month, which is wild. Now, the reason that has gone up, since the last video I mentioned it was around 6,000. The reason it's gone up is because they've changed the way that views count. So, I got an email that said, we are now counting views from the second a video starts playing, from no matter what screen it's on, from the preview screen, the home screen, you can hover your mouse, or over the YouTube thumbnails, and it starts playing. That's a view. So I think what's happening is I'm getting more views from the home screen. And what I'm hoping, those views don't count for monetization, so that I don't earn anything from those views. I earn from engaged views, which are views that happen over a certain amount of time. I'm not sure how they calculate it, but that's what it is. What I'm hoping actually does occur, though, is now that I'm getting more views, I'm hoping that it pushes me forward in the algorithm enough to where I start getting more engaged views, and therefore higher income, higher earnings from those views. So it's like a cascading effect. It's like a snowball effect. Everything starts compounding, and we're back to the races. So that's what I'm hoping happens. I don't know if that's going to be the case, but when I saw, I was getting 1,000 views an hour last night. It was like 853, 954, 1,051, and then back down 822, 624. But this is really early in the morning, when you guys aren't on YouTube, most of us. And then it went back down. But that was crazy to me because, again, I haven't seen 18,191 views in the last 48 hours since last September, last August, last October, whatever. So that was really cool. And I was like really, really excited. I was like, oh wow, like one of my videos must be popping off. And I was really excited because I thought it was gonna happen again. Which actually, my military video is doing very, very well. If you want, I know you can't answer, but if you want, I can look at some of my highest paid videos and we can go over those. So you can get an idea of what my highest paid videos are and like what kind of views pay, whatever, So let's look at my lifetime estimated revenue, and I'll look at these videos, content. YouTube takes forever to load in the studio. I don't know why. Revenue. Okay, here we go. So again, my best paid month is $896, and that was last May in 2026. Here's my highest paid videos. It's still loading. Just give me a second, okay? Just give me a second, okay? Alright, so I'll do my top 10 highest paid videos. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it starts with, they're all massage videos, by the way. Literally every single one of them is a massage video, which is a bit concerning, but nevertheless, starting off with number 10 is the best massage on muscles you've probably never heard of. $125.18. 30,432 views. By the way, this is horrible. There's a thing called RPM, which is like the rate per something. It's basically how much you get paid per 1,000 views. So those two videos are just over $4 per 1,000 views. On majority of channels that are not ASMR, that's gonna be like 10 to 15, even in the $20 per thousand views. But mine is $4. That's really bad. This one's even worse. ASMR lo-fi placebo massage to decompress your spine. $141.37. That's number 10-9. That's 8. That got 38,675 views. That's almost 10,000 more than the previous one. In my, pay per thousand is $3.66. It's really bad. Next is the most relaxing back massage compilation. Wait, didn't I just read that? No, I didn't. This video got $141.61, and it made more money than the one before it, and it has 16,000 less views because I made $6.36 per thousand. Weird, right? I think it's because that video is an hour and 20 minutes long. But the next video, number 7, right? 7, I think. ASMR deep tissue back massage. This video made $194.51, 43,406 views, $4.47 per thousand. Next, ASMR fast and aggressive scratching and massage. This is one where I'm basically just scratching the carpet. $197.63, 71,007 views. This is bad. $2.78. That's like highway robbery. How can it pay me $2.78 for a video that got 71,000 views? YouTube, what are we doing? Next, ASMR back massage to relax tight muscles. $220.14, 56,473 views, and $3.90 per thousand. Terrible. Next video is, this is the only non-massage video. This is ASMR, the absolute best gripping sounds on YouTube for sleep. $271.21, 82,323 views, only $3.30 per 1,000. Number 2 is ASMR placebo massage for tight upper back and shoulders. $294.82, 76,857 views, $3.84 per 1,000. And number 1 is my biggest video, obviously. The best back massage on YouTube. $315.61. 91,677 views. $3.44 per 1,000. That's really bad. Again. So, I mean, that video could have made $600 if it was $6 and whatever per thousand. But, it is what it is. My average my average pay is $3.51 every amount of subscribers I get. But eventually, I make videos almost every day. I would love to have over $1,000 a month. That would be substantial, especially as a homeowner. I'm still paying on like my foundation repair. I still owe like $7,000 something, and that takes $511 every single month. So right now, that's what my YouTube does. Is basically it pays for that plus maybe 100 or 200, sometimes 300 in excess. So if I have a good month, it pays for that debt, and then it also pays my phone, my electric, and because I split my electric with my roommate. If I didn't, it would not even pay my electric bill. But then it also pays like my phone, my electric, and my water bill, essentially. If it's like a $700 or $800 month, something like that, which is really good. It's really good. I would really like for it to pay for my portion of the mortgage, because then I'd be looking very good for, like debt to income ratio and all that kind of stuff, real estate nonsense. Also, if you can hear them, they're building next door still, dude. I can't wait for you guys to see how big this house towers over mine and how close it is to my driveway. It's like I've never felt like living in a dystopia so much because I've always had like space in my life, you know what I mean? Aside from like living in apartments, but with them building it so tall, it's like my driveway is like a tunnel now, because there's my house and this house, and they're like very tall next to each other. So it's gonna block wind, it's gonna block music, it's gonna block light, sun from hitting the side of my house. Everything is looking up aside from the VA not wanting to fix my floors, so I don't trip and fall and have a spinal fusion next. But aside from that, everything is looking up. I want to say thank you, by the way, for all the support on YouTube. It's been an amazing journey so far. I really, really didn't think that I was going to keep doing this. As you guys know, last June or July, when I quit, just vanished off the face of the earth and was very upset. And I want to mention, if you're a content creator or an artist in general, and you put a lot of work into making your craft, doing your thing, and you're good at it, but it doesn't bear fruit, it's very, very upsetting and very sad. And I feel you. So, when people watch this, and sometimes I feel the same way. It's like, dude, shut up. Like, why am I complaining? Why am I whining? It's a YouTube channel. I get it. Totally. For real, I get it. I catch myself and I'm like, wow, that's really cringe. But then I think about it and I'm like, no, dude, I've made hundreds of videos. Legitimately, hundreds of videos. And 535 videos I've made. Now, not all of those are public, because I still have a lot of them privated, right? 535 videos. There's people on this platform that have made 7 videos, and they're already making more money than I am, because they're like doing something like wearing a mask or something, like it's a funny mask or something, or they're not wearing a shirt, stuff like that. I'm not gonna get into that, but so like when I saw that back then, I'm like, oh my gosh, dude, this is not gonna work out. And I say all that to say, like, I'm incredibly grateful that things did a 180-degree turn for the better, and that now I can actually, like, make, a third of an income, like a real income. No, not a third, that's horrible. If you're only making $1,200, $1,800 a month, I feel really bad for you. Like, I feel for you because that would be really, really hard to live off of. But if I made $1,000 a month, I would say $3,000 is a livable income. If you're a single guy and you do very well with your finances, that's a better way to put that. But yeah, I just say all that to say, like, I'm very, very grateful, again, that I can make an income on YouTube. It might not cover everything, but it's very, very helpful. And, in the future, when I go buy a new house, a different house, it's literally going to count as an income on top of my other income that will help me secure a bigger mortgage and a nicer home. Like, that's amazing. That's amazing. So if you're gonna make a channel, be consistent, care about what you do, care about what kind of content you make and what you put out into the world. Create a community that is for everyone, and I think you'll do fairly well. And all you new channels, you guys, check your volume, because I swear I see new channels and I really like the content, but the volume is so quiet that I can't watch it because I can't hear you. Turn your volume up somehow, like talk louder or whisper closer to the camera, stuff like that. That's just like a personal gripe I have, but yeah, stay consistent and it'll pay off. Make sure you name your first YouTube video my first ASMR video, and that's basically a free ticket to monetization. Don't make yourself work for 2.5 years before you make $100 total like I did. But anyways, I kind of dragged this out so that you guys would have a longer video. I've been getting comments about the longer videos and that you guys like them. I haven't been getting very good sleep lately. My schedule's just been very, very bad. Being on medication and stuff doesn't help, like painkillers and whatnot, so that kind of threw me off a little bit because I get sleepy during the day, or if I take pain medication at night. I usually wake up about 2 hours later, wired out of my mind because I've slept so deeply. But yeah, if you guys have any questions about YouTube earnings or anything like that, or if you have any requests for anything else, let me know down in the comments. I always forget to do this, guys. If you like my videos, please like them. That helps me out tremendously. I usually get like less than 200 likes, but I usually get 2,000 to 3,000 to 5,000 views. So if you like my content, please consider leaving a like. It's totally free, and it helps me out. Also, if you have the feature available, consider hyping the video, and that also helps me out tremendously, as far as the algorithm goes. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in the next one, and as always, please, please, please,